Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you're going to do it, you might as well do it big. You might as well do it grand. I'm Coach Ricardo, and we have something going on today. It's a Digi-thon, and I'm loving this because I'm trying to do something that I've never done before. And so now I could say I'm not trying. I'm doing. I'm doing. Today is going to be a full day. The Effective Living community is coming together. We're coming together for our first 5K run walk in Arlington, Texas on Saturday, April 10th. That's next Saturday. So, man, listen, if you're trying to create a life you don't need a vacation from, you need to make plans now to join me. Come on, join us. We're going to do this together. Listen, guys, the goal is to learn how to improve in every area, okay? In addition to the 5K, we're doing something that needs to be done to ensure that this summer is a special summer for kids who would have been challenged with having shoes. Yep, I'm doing a Shoes for Kids campaign where I'm sending off hundreds of shoes to the Bahamas for summer, okay? And so I'm trying to make sure that I can do this. I'm inviting my Effective Living community family to join me. And so I need your help. Okay, I need you to do one of three things. Register for the walk, and you'll be helping what we're about to do in the Bahamas. Go ahead, sponsor someone for the walk, and you'll be helping. Or last but not least, just go ahead and say, you know what, Ricardo, I'm going to the website, ricardomiller.com, and I am going to sponsor. I'm going to just go ahead. It's $30, okay? My budget is $719.95. And listen, our first talk earlier this morning started at 7 o'clock. We did $90, then we did $60, then we did $60. Let's see what we're going to do in this hour. We need two of you guys to say, Ricardo, I'll sponsor $30 for a kid, or just go ahead and say, you know what, I'm going to help you cover your budget, man. That'll be okay as well. Here's the deal. I could not do this without you guys because it's a community affair. I believe together we can do so much more than any one of us by ourselves. And so join the movement and be a part of the upcoming 5K run in Arlington, Texas. This is going to be good. Hey, Karen, I see you watching there on Facebook. Karen Marshall, you need to join us. Join us for the 5K run on Saturday. But you say, I may not be in Arlington, Texas. You may not be in Texas. That's okay. You can actually do the 5K wherever you are. So we got a Bahamas crew doing it in the Bahamas. We got people in Canada doing it in Canada. We're going to have some people in Jamaica doing it in Jamaica. Well, hey. If you're anywhere here in the United States, you could just decide, I'm going to do a 5K, okay? I'm going to do a 5K. I'm going to walk. It's only 3.5 miles. 3.5 miles. You don't have to run. You can walk. Okay, you don't have to run, you can walk. Take your time and engage yourself. Okay, take your time and engage yourself and do it for your body's sake. So I want to talk about something that I discovered lately, and I believe that this is important. I believe it's important for all of us as we're preparing for the 5K. That 6 best doctors in the world. 6 best doctors in the world. And you may want to write these down because you want to make sure that you're doing these things to make sure that you're taking care of you. First thing, this is a doctor, sunlight. Yep, sunlight. I'm liking the fact that our 5K is going to be at the River Legacy Parks here in Arlington, Texas, where you're going to get out. Sometimes you just got to get out. You just got to get out. If you hadn't gotten out in a while, you got to get out. Okay? Get out. Don't lock yourself into a place where you're not getting out and it starts to affect you. Sunlight is good for us as human beings. Okay? Sunlight is good. If you agree that sunlight is good, tag somebody and say, hey, Ricardo is doing a 5K and we should be a part of it. Okay? Ricardo is preparing for a 5K. The 5K is next Saturday, guys. Don't miss it, guys. Don't miss it. Okay. And so Karen said, that's my son, the thing. He runs track and cross country. So see that? I would love to interview your son. Tell him, say, Ricardo, I want to talk to him. What are some of the preparation for running, man? You got to make sure, ladies and gentlemen, if you're coming to the 5K, make sure you have on some good shoes for walking or running. Make sure you have on the proper attire. We're going to have shirts out. Okay, we have these cool, effective living shirts. If you register for the 5K, you're going to get your effective living shirt. For those of you internationally, I'm going to try to work it out to get you your shirt. It won't be before the walk, but you can still get that shirt. Okay, and then we got these shirts representing. Look at that. See, you see what it says? See what it says? See what it says? Look at that. 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 This is so cool. So all day today, 12 hours of talk. I am on a mission. I have at least 24 of my friends here on my social media page that says, Ricardo, I love your mission. I love your passion. I want to be a part of it. Let me sponsor to help those kids to get those shoes in the Bahamas. Go to the website and go to our store and go to sponsor the children's shoes. Okay? It's $30. Help us to meet our goal by the end of the day. We're right on track. God is with us. We're absolutely unstoppable. The rest of this month is going to be the best of this month. The rest of this year is going to be the best of this year. The rest of your life ought to be the best of your life. You got to do what I'm doing. See what I'm doing? Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm creating a life I don't need a vacation from. You got to like what you do, man. If you don't like what you do, Dr. Diana, do you agree with me? Do you agree with me that you have to create a life you don't need a vacation from? When you wake up, you got to wake up and say, this is what I do, yeah. Oh, this is what I do. I'm living my best life, right? I'm living in my lane. There's a place where I belong. So here are the 6 things I want you to pay attention to moving forward. If you want 2021 to be the year that really brings together a lot of things for you, start taking care of your body. If you want this year to be a great year for you, start taking care of your body. Please remind yourself, my body is the vehicle that I'm going to use to fulfill my assignment. I got to take care of this, man. I'm 45 years old. I start feeling some kind of way with my body. I've been talking about 6 o'clock, but you can look good on the outside and not doing well on the inside. That's a word for somebody. Okay? You want to get to the point where, man, listen, you look better on the inside than you actually are on the outside. In other words, you're stronger than you look. Okay? You want to get to the point where you are stronger than you look. You want to be rock solid, man. You want to be sound in mind. You want to feel good in your heart. Okay? If you're dealing with issues when it comes to people, snip it, snip it, snip it, snip it, snip it. Get rid of it. Take care of your body. All right. So if you're with me, let me see if I can get about 5 or 6 of you guys to write in the comment section. I am taking care of my body. You could say that I'm taking care of my body. I'm learning to take care of my body. I'm committed to taking care of my body. Write something like that. Declare it, declare it, declare it. Say it, own it, fight for it. Don't allow yourself to just be living by chance and then allowing yourself by accident to find yourself from one crisis to another crisis. And you say, well, that's what it was by accident. No, you got to tell yourself, I was not designed to live from crisis to crisis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that sunlight. Okay? One of the best doctors in the world. I'm going to get that sunlight. The next thing is you got to get rest. You got to get rest. Nice, good rest. Rest. This weekend, rest. This week, rest. Now, here's the deal. Rest don't mean stop. Rest means you're learning how to set yourself up to rejuvenate yourself so that you could keep going. You want to keep going. You want to be able to perform and meet the demands of your assignment. So somebody asked me, how could you do 12 hours of talk, Ricardo Miller? How could you do 12 hours of talk? Because here's the deal. I'm like a fish in water. I'm like, listen, man, this is what I do. This is what I do. And there's something you do, and you got to get better at what you do, and you got to love it. You got to stay engaged in it. And you got to tell yourself, nothing is going to stop me from embracing who I am. I'm going to rest, and I'm going to embrace the sunlight. That's why I believe it's important to open the blinds up, open the windows. I sit out on my patio, and I just chill out sometimes, just appreciating. As we're preparing for our upcoming 5K, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to make a commitment. I'm going to join you, Ricardo Miller. I'm going to join you and the entire Effective Living tribe. Now, here's the deal. This 5K is going to approach. It's going to show up. It's going to happen. And we don't want you to miss out on it. Okay? We don't want you to miss out. We want you to embrace all that this 5K has to offer. So here's a few things that the 5K has to offer. Number one, walking and running is good for you. So you might as well just understand that this is a great reason why you should run. This is a great reason why. Number two is, watch this, opportunities to meet new people. Well, I don't have a lot of friends, and I'm not connected with as much people. My village is small. Well, guess what? Start building and working on your village. Okay? You get to spend time with family and friends. Bring your family, bring your friends, ask them to come on out and be a part of this event. It's a fun opportunity to just slow down and reflect. It's a great time for you to sit out on a bench at River Legacy Park and say, you know what? I'm going to do this, man. I am going to do this. And then watch this. When you pay for the registration, you get to help kids in the Bahamas with these shoes that we're going to get to them by the summertime. So if you really want to be a difference maker, help make a difference in the life of a kid this summer. So tell yourself, I'm going to help Effective Living to have a successful 5K run. Now, some of y'all know someone that needs to attend this run and be a part of it, but they don't know about it. Help me spread the word, please. Help me spread the word. Can I get about a dozen of you guys to share this? Share the link. Share the link. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe. Put on that notification bell. Ping. And then listen. Bring your entire family out to the walk. Social distancing will be practiced. We got our shirts in. We got other stuff we're going to be giving. And it's just going to be a nice, relaxed day. I am so looking forward to this. Last year this time, we went virtual. Last year, we went virtual. And because of the pandemic, we decided not to have the retreat last year. And we went virtual. And it was a huge success. This year, we're coming back to being in person. So this is my first in-person event for 2021. Since the pandemic, this is the first in-person event. I want you to be there. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, tag a friend or a family member that you think, hey, let's go to this 5K run. I'm going to be doing selfies. I'm going to have my books out there. We're going to have shirts out there. We're going to have this shirt out there. I'm creating a life I don't need a vacation from. What else are we going to be doing? We're going to be hanging out, enjoying ourselves. Okay? This is a good time for you to bring your kids out. This park is really beautiful for the family. As a matter of fact, it's a good time for you to do some spring pictures and all. Spring fun pictures, okay? Do some fun pictures. Don't do the regular pictures. Do some fun pictures with the kids. I think Effective Living, we're going to make sure that all of you guys who are in the tribe are part of our community. When you get your shirt on, we're going to do a photo shoot. How about that? How about that? On Saturday, we're going to do a photo shoot with all my people. So do me a favor and let's share. So here's the 6 best doctors in the world. Sunlight, write it down. Rest. Number 3 is exercise. Exercise. I'm 45 years old and I'm committed to getting better with age. I want to learn how to take care of my body so that as I get older, I want to make sure that my body is able to meet the demands of my assignment. Okay? The older I get, the better I want to become engaged in connecting with life. Okay? And the older I get, the better I want to become. And you got to tell yourself that I'm getting better with age. How many of y'all can say that with confidence? I'm getting better with age. How many of y'all? Come on. Say it in the chat. Who gonna say it in the chat? I'm getting better with age. Ooh, come on. Come on. I'm getting better with age. Let's say it together, guys. Come on, let's say it together. I'm getting better with age. I want you to own that. Because now I'm talking about these 6 things. I'm going to talk about my 5 focus, the F that I focus on. I think it's critical, very important. I see you guys plugging in there. I'm getting better with age. Who else is going to write that in the chat? I want you to write it. If you're on YouTube, write it in the comment section. If you're on Facebook, write it right there inside in the comment section. On Twitter, listen, guys, our goal is to be a community of people who are coming together and not afraid to just declare who we are and what we're about. We're getting better. Every area of my life is getting better. I'm learning how to cleanse my mind. I'm learning how to meditate. I'm learning how to exercise. I'm learning how to rest. I'm learning how to embrace the sunlight. I'm learning how to grow. I'm learning how to discover my strengths and my weaknesses. I'm identifying that here's the deal. As I get better, I want to make sure that humanity is getting better. Yeah, I'm not selfish. I'm actually focusing on the understanding that life gets better when you choose to help other people get better. So don't be self-centered. Be engaged with understanding life at a whole nother level is lived best when you're providing a service to humanity, when you're connecting, and you're connecting to the fact that you got a purpose. You got something to offer, and you're not going to allow yourself to just merely exist. I'm not a mistake. I'm not an accident. It's not by chance that you're still here. But here's what I want you to think about. This is why you have to exercise the sober reality. The sober reality is that you can find yourself living 40 years from now. It's possible for me to be here 40 years from now. The question is, would it be that I have taken care of my body to ensure that it can meet the demands for 40 years from now? Or am I living loosely that I don't even want to honor a 5K run? Come on. Come on. Tell yourself, listen, you understand that your body is the vehicle that you're going to use to fulfill your assignment. So what you're going to do is you're going to learn how to take care of this body. Take care of your body. I'm going to take care of my body. I'm living my best life. And let me tell you something. My body is necessary for me to live my best life. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So here's number 4, your diet. You got to pay attention to sunlight. You got to pay attention to rest. You got to pay attention to the exercise. You got to pay attention to what you're eating. You got to pay attention to what you're eating. There's a bunch of food. There's so much food out there that's just not good for you. And you got to tell yourself, hey, man, because I want to live another 40 years, I'm going to stop watching what I put in this body. As a matter of fact, when I take a break after this, I'm going to make a smoothie. I'm going to make a fruit smoothie. I'm going to just fill that bad boy up with some stuff. It's going to be good, y'all. It's going to be good. The question is, when we get to the 5K run next week, Saturday, I want as many of you guys to come out there to just free yourself from all of the busyness in the world. And you tell yourself, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my time on the walk. Jog if it need be. Speed walk if need be. Stroll if need be. But keep moving forward. Come on, keep moving forward. Don't allow yourself to get slothful in life. Don't allow yourself to get slothful in business. Don't allow yourself to let your days come and your days go and you don't use your days to the fullest. The reason why I've incorporated a 5K, because I understand in my 5 module that I believe that it's important for effective living. I built that faith mechanism in there. I put fitness in there because fitness matters. Health and fitness matters. You got to take care of your body. So here's the 5. For those of you who are watching this for the first time. It's faith, it's fitness, it's finance, it's family, and it's fun. Let me say it again. It's faith, it's fitness, it's family, it's finance, and it's fun. You want your life to have all of those, okay? Nothing missing, lacking, or broken. And so I'm excited about next Saturday. Oh, I see Sami. Sami G, what's going on? Sami is going to be at the 5K. I am so glad Sami is going to be at the 5K. Billy is going to be at the 5K. Listen, we even got representatives in the Bahamas holding it down to do the 5K in the Bahamas. What does effective living look like? It looks like when you get to the point where you start to realize you have a well-structured understanding where you're embracing these 5: faith, fitness, family, finance, and fun. It's all merging itself together. It's all merging together. The truth be told is this: you can start aligning yourself with the type of practices that will allow your entire life to work itself out in your favor. If you don't like where you are, make some adjustments. You can change. You're not a rock. You're not stuck. You can change. And guess what? If you don't know how to do it, get help. Someone is assigned to help you. But you got to be on that mission with me. Look what the mission is. See that? Boom! I'm creating a life I don't need a vacation from. I'm loving this. So anyhow, let me get back to my 6. I mentioned 6. How many of y'all keeping track with me? Number 1, you need sunlight. If you haven't been opening the blinds in your house, open the blinds up, open the windows. You need that fresh air. Sunlight, you need rest. At some point, you got to stop. If you don't rest, your body will demand that you rest, and it will shut itself down. Okay? You need exercise. Make sure these joints and lubricant, and make sure everything is working out for it's good. Because if I want to live for another 40 years, this body is going to be the tool. It's going to be the vehicle that I'm going to need going into 40 years from now. That's real talk. I am 45, and the chances of me living another 45 is real. So what I want to do is I want to take care of this 45-year-old body so that it can meet the demands of another 45. Somebody ought to say, that's worth coming to the 5K right there. Ricardo, you just helped me out. Ooh, you just helped us out, Ricardo. Yep. So we got the 5K coming up. While you're helping us with the 5K through 1 or 3 forms, which I think is really cool, I think that right there should say, I want to be a part of this. 1, you register for the 5K and you're able to get there. Okay, number 2, you get to the point where you start to realize, you know what? I'm going to work on this, and I'm going to now, 1, I'm going to attend the 5K. 2, I can make it to the 5K, but I'm going to sponsor someone to make it to the 5K. 3, I want to see those kids with shoes in the Bahamas in the summer. We want to make sure that kids who need shoes get shoes. For a long time, I lived as a kid where I had to glue up my shoes, man. Okay? I mean, there was so much glue on my shoes sometimes, the glue started to disfigurate the shoes. It started to look a little kind of weird. Here's the deal, man. There are a lot of people who have limited means, and we take for granted what we have. And I said, you know what? Effective living, my message is a personal responsibility message. I like encouraging people to take responsibility for their lives. But here's the deal. While we're taking responsibility to try to create a life we don't need a vacation from, we must reach back out and help the less fortunate. Some people have been dealt a hand that they have never learned how to play well with because it was a bad hand. They had a bad hand dealt to them. And life has been just one blow after the other. And there are some kids who find themselves growing up in those environments. So now that God has been better to me, I mean, God has been good to me, and I want to be better to someone else than I was when I was out. God's been good to me. God's been good to all of us. And what I want to do is I want to challenge my community, my tribe, my group. I want us to say, you know what? We're going to bless kids in the Bahamas this summer. How we're going to do that, Ricardo? I got the shoes. I got boxes, cases of shoes that I need to get to the Bahamas. And I'm going to make sure they're distributed in a number of communities that's going to appreciate those shoes. What I've asked my friends to do is, listen, register to come to the walk and you help us get those shoes there. Sponsor someone to get there to the walk and we get those shoes there. Or just simply go and sponsor the shoes. So you can go to my website and sponsor the shoes, man. Say, hey, I want to help kids in the Bahamas get those shoes. when you see a kid walking with the shoes where the bottom is flipping off, or you see a kid walking the regular street and they're walking with no shoes on, that's a normal reality for a lot of people. For a long time, I can remember, listen, you don't go outside with your shoes because your shoes is for school, your shoes is for church, your shoes was for going out. You didn't have the privilege of just having some regular shoes. I believe in the world we're living in, nobody should not have shoes. No kid should not have some good shoes to play with in and around the neighborhood with. Help me out. Let's do this together. So every hour, our hope and our prayer has been to get 2 people who will say, I'm going to sponsor one of those boxes to get to the Bahamas. I want to sponsor. So if you're wanting to be one of the persons to sponsor, just go ahead, put it in the chat, because during the first talk, it was 7 o'clock. We hit our numbers. 2 people sponsored, and second time, someone sponsored at 8 o'clock. Someone sponsored at 9 o'clock. Now let's see what we do at 10. Can I get 2 of you guys to say, hey, Ricardo, I like what you got going on. And God has helped me to be able to create a life where I'm doing well. If you're doing well enough and you want to sponsor and help us get those shoes to the Bahamas, do me a favor and drop a note in the comment section through it right now. We have multiple ways that you can do this. Okay? Multiple ways you can do it through Zelle, PayPal, you can do it through WhatsApp, you can go to the website. Hey, I like what's happening because there are people who are starting to wake up and say, you know what, Ricardo, I want to live life effectively. Yep. I want to live life effectively. If you're on a mission to living life effectively, I want you to shout it. I'm on a mission to live life effectively. Come on. Can I get a few of you guys just to declare that with me? I'm on a mission to live life effectively. If that's you, I want to hear from you. I want to know that the community is growing and we're becoming so much more committed. Every time you come on this platform, anytime you come on any of my platform, I don't have no sad story to tell other than the fact that, listen, I'm trying to figure out how I can get better and how I can help those around me get better. When it comes to the shoes, we're helping children to get better. This whole platform premise is built around better. Everything about it is about better. Come on. Better is the mission. Getting better is the mission. I'm not too old to improve. The mere fact that you're alive is an indication that you can decide, I'm going to live in a way that I'm a learning leader. I'm a learning individual. And learning helps me to connect with the idea that I can grow and I can change and I'm going to become a better version of myself. Every day, every week, every month, I'm growing and I'm glowing. I'm becoming. I'm accepting the fact that I don't have to stay stuck. Woo, come on. You don't have to stay stuck. I don't have to stay stuck. None of us have to stay stuck. And if you don't like where you are, make some changes. Now, here's the one thing that I know all of us have in common. Every single one watching this live on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, wherever you're watching this, this is a fact. You ready for it? All of us are going to need our bodies to fulfill our assignment. Every single one of us are going to need our bodies. You're going to need your body. I'm going to need my body. I mean, come on. This is one thing you can't run from. You're going to need your body. And the other one is, guess what? We all have been given the same amount of time. Well, Ricardo, I don't have enough time. I'm so busy. I got so much going on. Stop it. That's an excuse. Take responsibility for your life and tell yourself, I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure that the next season of my life becomes the best season of my life. And while I'm on my journey to improving, I'm going to learn how to be a blessing. So if you're watching this and you want to be a blessing, help us help children in the Bahamas. Sponsor our shoes shipping to the Bahamas. Go to ricardomiller.com. Go to our PayPal account. Go to Zelle. Go and do it on WhatsApp, whatever you got to do. Make sure that you get the word out. I am a part of the effective living community. I'm going to do what I need to do to make the rest of my life the best of my life. And as I'm improving, I'm going to try to help humanity to improve. How do we change the world? By taking responsibility for ourselves. How do we change the world? By taking responsibility for ourselves. And then what we do is we then connect with others. And now we increase the ability to do more because we're no longer by ourselves, but we're with others. And alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much. And then, in addition, you start looking for the less fortunate. You figure out, okay, I've been blessed enough to be a blessing. So then decide to be a blessing. Decide to be a blessing. If you're watching us today, go ahead and go to our website. Go to ricardomiller.com and says, listen, I want to sponsor. If you go to the store, when you get in there, you're going to see where it has it, where you can sponsor $30, and that'll help us to get these shoes out to the Bahamas. When we package the stuff out, listen, guys, we're going to make sure all the shoes that I'm collecting, that's coming in from the distributor that we're using, that's bringing these shoes to me, I want to make sure that I get them out in a timely fashion. Okay? And then I'm working with partners in the Bahamas, individuals who have programs within communities that will be able to make sure these shoes go out appropriately. We're going to do this together, guys. We're going to do this together. I am so appreciative of this season in my life where not only am I trying my best to live these 5, I'm not only trying, watch this, I'm working on my faith. I'm growing stronger every day in my faith. I'm working on fitness. Listen, man, I went to the gym the other day. I was going in. Oh, I was like, come on, I'm going in. Then listen, finally got to the place where, listen, man, I'm enjoying my family. I'm loving my son. Listen, I'm telling you, one of the things I've discovered is, you know what? We live a while and you find out that people go. They're just gone. You know, they're here today and tomorrow they're gone. That's what we used to say. Now they're here today and tomorrow they're gone. You got to learn how to love your family and learn how to connect with those who divinely has come into your life who are just like family. And then you got to get that money together. When the money is funny, your life starts to act certain kind of way. So you got to start addressing the financial stuff. Look at your money and address the money challenges. And then last but not least, fun. Enjoy life. Jocelyn, thank you so much for sponsoring. We appreciate you. Come on, we appreciate you guys. We only got a few more minutes before we go to a break. Go ahead, go to the website and just sponsor. You're going to help bring a smile to a child's face this summer. There are still nice people in the world. There's still good people in the world. For more than 24 years, I ran a nonprofit, and I did work in Mexico. I did work in the Bahamas, in Jamaica, Barbados. I mean, come on, Turks and Caicos. We did work in Honduras, did work in Africa, and now I'm like constantly working on this effective living platform. And I like, you know, every year I want to do a service back to a group. This year it's going to be to kids, where we're going to help them get shoes. Help us out and do this. So what we got is we got our 5K walk run coming up, guys. Here's the deal. This 5K walk run is going to be something that allows you to get the sunlight that you need. You need that sunlight. You're going to get that sunlight. You're going to, listen, that weekend, you start learning how to take the rest, take that break, take the necessary break so you're not overextended. You don't feel like, oh my goodness, I don't like life. No. Put in the work necessary to construct your life in a way that it is favorably working for you. Exercise. Pay attention to your diet. Make sure you got some good people around you. Life needs to be enjoyed, and it's best enjoyed with friends and family. So don't try to do life alone. Connect with someone, connect with others, and make sure that you got a tribe, you got a group, you got a community that's around you where you're not alone. No, I'm not alone. I got some good people around me. What about you? So watch this. As this Effective Living 5K run fast approach, you're going to get your shirt. Your shirt is included in the registration. If you sponsor someone, that's going to allow them to be able to come on this walk run. Or if you just decide, you know what, Ricardo, I just want to help those kids to get those shoes in the Bahamas, you can do that as well. At the end of the day, we're coming together for a worthy cause. Isn't that a good idea? That's real good, right? So let's do this together. Let's remind ourselves, alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. Do me a favor. Go to the website today and help us get those shoes shipped to the Bahamas. In addition, you can also help us to identify persons who said, hey, Ricardo, I'm in the Dallas area. I want to participate. I want to be in the 5K run walk. We want to know. And here's the deal. No matter where you are, if you're watching this next week, Saturday, if you decide to do 3.5 miles, take a picture, send us the picture, and tell us, hey, I'm a part of the community, baby. I'm a part of the community. I'm going to enjoy the journey. Listen, man, I'm going to embrace the process. I'm going to discover what I need to discover. I'm going to learn what I need to learn, and I'm going to grow and glow. On my way to living life to the fullest, I'm going to discover what I did not discover before. And I'm going to work it until I make it. Come on. I'm going to work it until I make it. This is Coach Ricardo Miller telling you this is our challenge today, 12 hours. We're pushing for support. We're pushing to ensure that our registration be locked in and solid. I'm just glad that there are other like-minded people who want to help kids. I like it that there are other like-minded people who have energy, that just realize their body is important and they're going to use their time to manage in a way that allows them to participate in something like this. Let's do this together. I'm Coach Ricardo. I'm out. I want to see you next Saturday at the 5K run walk. Or we would truly, truly appreciate your sponsorship of getting those shoes to the Bahamas. Go to the website, ricardomiller.com, and sponsor the shoes going to the Bahamas, or sponsor someone to attend the walk, or join us on Saturday, same time as I mentioned before, 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're in the Bahamas, you can do it 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, no matter what. Make sure you send your pictures in. We're going to give you the hashtags, and we're going to also tell you the links that you can connect with us to ensure that everybody knows. If you did the 5K, we want to know, and we want the community to celebrate with you. Have a great day, guys. God bless y'all. See you in a bit.